my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from...
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
He's dead.
What is in hell?
The bridge to Helheim.
Where are we?
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men.
Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was
She has to
nothing
fight 2 gods
but
first.
darkness,
2 gods?
2 blades.
bitter cold to the north.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was... The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge.
The song. Balravin. Balravin's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen.
It's not like this reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left him. She went to the wilds a long time. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own.
Did she beat the darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth. Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be
She'd be
dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, he spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south of the...
Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared. The pyre.
Cert.
Cert is through there.
He's waiting. I can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giant with fire.
to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the god.
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar. Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say, the frost giants and the mountain
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman
Focus. No.
who was challenged by the giantess. Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns. As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. so she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress.
The light by the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it.
Is he
It's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you
As
by
Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound. And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles.
Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in.
Take the torch.
It's too dark. Take it. This will help you.
Careful.
You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we
I'll
first
find
met,
him.
remember?
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Is that his voice or the voice of the dead?
Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Where is
hear
he?
him?
Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Have you lost him?
Hervor disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
I can hear him.
Slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There
another
has to
way.
be another way.
Within the burial mound, Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead. It is dangerous to wake the dead.
The voice
Like I said,
gets
she
louder.
reminds me of you.
Listen. It's it. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
Follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him. It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian
What's happening? It's not him, it can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What? That's not Dillian.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire.
She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do. His face. What is it?
What does it see?
Get closer. Careful.
It's not safe.
Trust us.
What does it see? Where are we? It's the same. It's lighter.
It's nicer.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins.
Dillian is in there.
Don't forget.
You can feel it.
You can feel his presence.
You need the runes to find Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you.
He always said he would wait.
He's close.
He cares about you.
He's close.
He loves you.
Calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here. We're nearly here. The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him. Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light.
Senua.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree? Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
Dillian. He's in the dark
Saved
world.
her. He's gone to
You owe your life to the wrong world.
You owe everything
To
to him.
the dark world.
Without you. Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
How does that make you feel?
He's up there.
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Makes a dog out of mistletoe.
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
You can.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement.
You're cursed.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. A future.
You killed him with your love because he
Two
believed in you.
realities tearing at her soul.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Do you remember how he made you feel? It's all part of their game.
They've set you trials to distract you. Curse has claimed
Set you
Dillian.
up, and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Those guys could be laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian?
Dillian, you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you and to make you weak before the battle? Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears in.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong. I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain.
Letting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
I told you to go out.
Don't. She can go out.
She can do it.
She can't do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. Run. Run and get it. Stop. Stay there. Stay in the light. You have to rest here on the side. Get the next light. Let's go quick. Run.
No. Fire.
There's fire. How will she get it? Fire. She has to go towards it.
She has to look it.
Take it. It'll keep you safe.
You can see.
Now she can find the room.
She can find it.
The light.
See it.
She has it.
Where is it?
Now you're free to search.
Now you can see it's here.
The light will keep us safe.
The light will guide you. No.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed.
Mother is drowned. You don't know anything. What is she?
Dillian is dead. I was gonna say Dillian.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly
He was trying to save her from the death. Sinbad was right. Zinbel was trying to save us from the
And
death.
she'll die.
But she wouldn't listen.
Never choose.
And now
Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. So weak. She should have known.
although Sigurd kills the dragon. Rain wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rain also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
she's got to go deeper to find the head. Deeper towards the darkness.
The beast is there. The beast is there. Deeper into the darkness. Deep down.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak, and they say,
The beast has the head. Dillian. She can't help but think of him. The tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach.
She can see it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
She can't fix it.
She's done it before.
She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a
Senua,
way.
you have to try.
She'll never make
the
it.
Northmen say the world will come to.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further.
To what she does. She can fight her. She can fight her at Ragnarok.
She's a warrior.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
She can see it.
She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself. It's there.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open. The Northmen said each god will